Ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the horizon of 2026, we find ourselves standing at a crossroads of extraordinary potential. The world around us is shifting in ways that are both exhilarating and challenging. We live in an era where technology evolves at breakneck speed. The global economy is intertwined like never before, and societal expectations are reshaping what it means to succeed. The ability to embrace change with adaptability is one of the most vital skills that will define success in 2026 and beyond. In an era marked by rapid technological advancements, shifting cultural landscapes, and unpredictable global events, the world is evolving faster than ever before. For individuals, organizations, societies to not only survive but thrive in this environment, the capacity to adapt to change is no longer optional. It is a necessity. In the near future, adaptability will be the cornerstone of personal growth. The old ways of operating, relying solely on fixed skills, rigid structures, or an unwavering commitment to how things should be done, will no longer suffice. Instead, those who succeed will be the ones who can pivot quickly, learn new concepts, and remain open to fresh ideas and perspectives. This means a shift from viewing change as a threat to viewing it as an opportunity to innovate, improve, and stay relevant in an increasingly competitive world. The pace of technological development is one of the primary drivers of change. Innovations such as artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and biotechnology are advancing at an unprecedented rate, creating new opportunities and challenges in almost every industry. Those who are able to keep up with these technological advancements will be the ones who can harness their potential and integrate them into their work. This requires a mindset of continuous learning and a willingness to step out of one's comfort zone to acquire new skills, whether they are technical or soft skills that meet the demands of a changing world. For instance, the rise of automation and AI is likely to redefine entire industries, especially those that rely heavily on repetitive manual tasks. While this shift may cause disruption and job displacement in some sectors, it also presents opportunities for those who can adapt to the changing landscape by embracing new technologies and learning how to work alongside machines. By doing so, individuals can enhance their value in the workplace and position themselves as indispensable contributors to the future of work. Adaptability is not solely about mastering new technologies, however. It is also about being able to adjust one's mindset and approach to problem solving. In the future, individuals will need to be more agile, capable of switching between different types of work, adjusting to new roles, and managing diverse teams or projects. This requires flexibility in thinking and an openness to exploring new solutions that may not have been considered in the past. The most successful individuals in 2026 will be those who approach every challenge with the belief that there is always a way forward, even if it requires trying something completely new. Beyond technology and work structures, adaptability will also be essential in navigating the cultural and societal shifts that will shape the next decade. As globalization continues to influence every aspect of our lives, there will be an increasing need for cultural awareness and the ability to work with people from diverse backgrounds. In many parts of the world, social norms, political systems, and economic structures are undergoing profound changes. The ability to navigate these changes and interact with people from different cultures, generations, and belief systems will be crucial. For organizations, fostering an adaptable workforce will be key to maintaining success in an ever-evolving global market. Companies that value flexibility, innovation, and inclusivity will attract top talent and be better positioned to respond to changing market conditions. This adaptability can be manifested in various ways, from adopting new business models to embracing remote work and flexible scheduling, as well as encouraging a culture that values experimentation and learning. Adapting to change also means staying attuned to the evolving needs and expectations of customers. As consumer preferences change rapidly, businesses must be able to pivot their offerings and strategies accordingly. Those who are rigid and unwilling to alter their products or services in response to market demands risk falling behind their competitors. In contrast, companies that remain flexible, continuously gathering feedback and adjusting their approaches, will be able to meet the shifting desires of their customers, ensuring their long-term success. However, it is important to note that adaptability doesn't mean being aimless or reactive. It is not simply about changing direction at every sign of trouble, but about being strategic in how one navigates change. It involves anticipating shifts before they occur, learning to read the signals that indicate a change is coming, and taking proactive steps to prepare for it. For instance, leaders who are adaptable are able to spot emerging trends and adjust their business strategies in advance, positioning their organizations to take advantage of opportunities rather than scrambling to catch up after the fact. On a personal level, adaptability requires emotional intelligence. It is not easy to deal with uncertainty, especially when change seems overwhelming. The emotional resilience to manage stress, maintain a positive outlook, and persist through challenges is vital for those who wish to embrace change successfully. Developing emotional intelligence allows individuals to stay grounded in the face of adversity, maintain their focus on long-term goals, and keep moving forward when the road ahead is unclear. One of the key aspects of adaptability is the ability to learn from failure. In the world of rapid change, mistakes and setbacks are inevitable. However, those who are adaptable are able to view failure not as a sign of defeat, but as a valuable learning experience. Instead of getting discouraged, they analyze what went wrong, adjust their approach, and try again with a refined strategy. This mindset of resilience, combined with a willingness to learn and grow from experiences, is essential for success in a world where the only constant is change. Moreover, adaptability is about building strong, supportive networks. In times of transition, whether in the workplace or in life, those who can draw upon the strength and wisdom of others will find it easier to navigate change. Surrounding oneself with a diverse group of mentors, colleagues, and friends who bring different perspectives and experiences can provide the guidance and support needed to adapt to new circumstances. In addition, having a strong network can help individuals stay informed about emerging trends, giving them the tools they need to stay ahead of the curve. Finally, the future will demand not just individual adaptability, but collective adaptability. Teams, communities, and entire organizations will need to learn how to adjust their collective mindset and strategies in response to ongoing change. Collaboration and communication will become even more essential in a world where things are constantly evolving. The ability to work together, share knowledge, and adapt as a group will enable organizations to thrive in the face of change rather than struggling to keep pace with it. In conclusion, embracing change with adaptability is a key quality that will define success in 2026. The world will continue to evolve in ways that we cannot predict, and the ability to navigate those changes with agility, innovation, and resilience will be crucial for those who wish to succeed. Whether in the realm of technology, business, or personal development, adaptability will be the linchpin of progress. And those who master it will not only survive but flourish in the ever-changing landscape of the future. In a world that is growing increasingly interconnected, complex, and uncertain, the ability to lead with integrity and compassion will be one of the most powerful tools for achieving sustainable success in the years to come. As society faces new challenges, technological advancements, environmental concerns, social movements, and global economic shifts, there is a growing expectation for leaders to be not only effective decision makers, but also morally grounded and emotionally aware. The future of leadership will be defined not just by the ability to drive results, but by the way leaders interact with others, make ethical choices, and inspire those around them to pursue shared goals with authenticity and empathy. Integrity at its core is about doing the right thing even when no one is watching. It involves consistency in one's actions, values, methods, measures, and principles. Integrity is the foundation of trust, and trust is the most important currency in any relationship, whether in business, politics, or personal life. In a time when information spreads rapidly and is often scrutinized by the public, leaders who act with integrity earn credibility. Their decisions are guided by a moral compass that aligns with both their personal values and the values of the people they lead. When individuals trust their leaders, they are more likely to follow them with loyalty and dedication, which is essential for any team or organization to thrive. However, integrity is not just about doing the right thing when it is easy or convenient. It is about making tough decisions, often in the face of opposition or personal risk, based on what is morally right, not what is popular or expedient. As we move toward 2026, the challenges leaders face will become more multifaceted and, in some cases, more controversial. For example, leaders will be expected to navigate issues such as data privacy, climate change, social justice, and the ethical implications of emerging technologies like artificial intelligence and genetic modification. These issues require leaders who can consider long-term consequences, weigh moral dilemmas, and make choices that may not offer immediate benefits but will ultimately contribute to the greater good. In this environment, leaders with integrity will rise to the occasion. They will be transparent about their decisions, hold themselves accountable, and act in a manner that reflects their core principles. In a world that often rewards quick fixes and short-term gains, integrity becomes a differentiator. It enables leaders to build credibility, maintain their reputation, and inspire their teams to be accountable and ethical as well. Integrity also plays a crucial role in fostering a culture of honesty and transparency within an organization, where employees feel safe to speak up, voice their concerns, and contribute ideas without fear of retaliation or dishonesty. Equally important to integrity is the quality of compassion. Compassionate leadership involves the ability to recognize and understand the emotional needs of others, and act with kindness, empathy, and a genuine desire to alleviate suffering. It is not just about being kind, it's about recognizing that people's emotional well-being, motivations, and experiences influence their actions and performance. In the modern workplace, where teams are often diverse and global, leaders must have the emotional intelligence to navigate different cultural backgrounds, communication styles, and personal challenges. Compassionate leaders understand that their team members are not just employees. They are individuals with unique perspectives, struggles, and aspirations. Leading with compassion does not mean being lenient or permissive, but rather being attuned to the needs of others and making decisions that consider their well-being. It involves providing support, offering encouragement, and recognizing the personal and professional challenges that employees or team members may face. For example, in today's fast-paced world, mental health issues are becoming more prevalent, and compassionate leaders are those who can recognize signs of stress, burnout, or anxiety among their teams and take steps to address these concerns. They might implement flexible work policies, offer mental health resources, or simply foster a work culture where employees feel heard, understood, and supported. Compassionate leadership also involves inclusivity. It is about acknowledging and celebrating diversity and creating environments where everyone, regardless of their background, feels valued and empowered to contribute. Leaders who act with compassion understand the importance of creating a sense of belonging for their teams. They actively work to dismantle barriers that might exclude certain groups and strive to ensure that everyone has equal access to opportunities, resources, and recognition. In an era of rapid demographic change and growing awareness of systemic inequalities, compassionate leaders who champion diversity and inclusion will be the ones who build stronger, more innovative teams and organizations. Furthermore, compassionate leadership is not only about emotional support, but also about empowerment. Compassionate leaders foster an environment where people feel inspired to perform at their best, where their growth and development are prioritized, and where their achievements are acknowledged. These leaders invest time in mentoring, coaching, and providing constructive feedback, helping individuals realize their potential. Rather than focusing solely on achieving organizational goals, compassionate leaders view success as the growth and well-being of their people, knowing that a motivated, empowered workforce will drive better results in the long run. Another crucial aspect of leading with compassion is the ability to listen deeply and engage in meaningful dialogue. Too often, leaders make decisions in isolation or based on limited input, which can result in poor outcomes and alienated team members. Compassionate leaders take the time to listen to the concerns and ideas of those they lead, ensuring that everyone has a voice in decision-making processes. This participatory approach not only fosters trust, but also leads to better, more informed decisions. By actively listening, compassionate leaders can identify potential issues before they escalate and ensure that all perspectives are taken into account when shaping policies or strategies. The combination of integrity and compassion in leadership has a profound impact on organizational culture. When leaders act with both integrity and compassion, they set the tone for the entire organization. Employees are more likely to exhibit similar values in their own interactions with colleagues, customers, and clients. The result is a work environment characterized by mutual respect, trust, collaboration, and empathy, qualities that contribute to higher levels of productivity, engagement, and job satisfaction. Furthermore, this positive culture extends beyond the organization itself, creating stronger relationships with customers, partners, and stakeholders who recognize the ethical and compassionate approach to doing business. In today's interconnected world, leadership is not confined to traditional hierarchies or organizational structures. Leaders can emerge from all levels of society, and their influence can extend far beyond the workplace. Leaders with integrity and compassion are those who can inspire social change, champion causes that promote equity and justice, and influence others to take meaningful action toward creating a better world. In the coming years, as challenges such as climate change, global inequality, and social unrest continue to shape our world, the ability to lead with both integrity and compassion will be essential for fostering positive, lasting change. Ultimately, integrity and compassion are two sides of the same coin. They complement each other and create a leadership style that is not only effective but also morally grounded and human-centered. Leaders who possess these qualities will be the ones who inspire loyalty, foster innovation, and build communities where people are not just motivated to work, but are also inspired to grow, contribute, and make a difference. In a world where success is increasingly measured not just by financial performance, but by the positive impact on people and society, leading with integrity and compassion will define the leaders who stand the test of time. As we look toward the future, particularly to the pivotal year of 2026, it becomes ever more evident that the world is not only changing at an unprecedented pace, but it is also evolving in ways that demand new ways of thinking, new approaches to leadership, and a fresh understanding of what success truly means. In a time when technological advancements, cultural shifts, and global challenges create a complex and often uncertain landscape, the key qualities that will define success are not solely technical expertise, strategic acumen, or financial prowess. Rather, it will be the ability to adapt, lead with integrity, and foster meaningful connections through compassion that will be the distinguishing factors for those who rise to the top. The world is becoming increasingly interconnected, and the speed of change is only accelerating. Those who are able to embrace this change with adaptability will be best positioned to thrive. Adaptability is no longer just a valuable trait. It is a fundamental requirement for success. As industries transform and technologies evolve, we must remain agile, learning new skills, shifting our perspectives, and embracing new challenges. The ability to not just survive in the face of change, but to seize the opportunities it presents will be the hallmark of successful individuals and organizations in 2026 and beyond. It is through this adaptability that we begin to see the value of emotional intelligence. In a world that is more connected than ever before, where global teams work across time zones and cultures, and where the complexities of modern life create new challenges, understanding and managing our own emotions as well as empathizing with others will be indispensable. The future demands leaders who can work collaboratively, navigate diverse perspectives, and understand the human aspect of the technological world we are building. This kind of emotional insight will allow us to create work environments where people feel valued, heard, and motivated to contribute their best efforts. But adaptability and emotional intelligence alone are not enough to guarantee success in the future. As we face the challenges of a rapidly evolving world, we will need leaders who are grounded in ethics, who act with integrity, and who approach every decision with a sense of responsibility to both their organizations and the greater good. Integrity will continue to be the bedrock of trust, and trust will remain the most important asset any leader can cultivate. In a time when the lines between right and wrong can sometimes feel blurred, a commitment to doing what is morally right, even when it is not easy or popular, will separate those who are truly effective from those who are merely opportunistic. Leading with integrity means taking responsibility for one's action, being transparent in communication, and ensuring that decisions are guided by a moral compass rather than personal gain. The future of leadership will depend not just on what results are achieved, but on how those results are achieved and the values that are held throughout the journey. Leaders who lead with integrity will build organizations that foster trust and commitment, where people are not just working for a paycheck, but are aligned with a higher purpose, creating a sense of belonging and shared responsibility among teams. In this world, the human element will become increasingly important, and it is those who combine moral clarity with authenticity who will inspire loyalty and foster long-term success. Compassion, too, will be a defining quality of successful leaders. As we continue to navigate the challenges of our globalized world, from social injustice to environmental crises, the ability to lead with compassion will be the key to making a lasting positive impact. Compassionate leaders do not only strive to meet the needs of their organization, they also consider the well-being of their teams and communities, understanding that people are not just employees or followers, they are individuals with dreams, struggles, and needs. Leaders who recognize and act on these human dimensions will cultivate an atmosphere of trust, support, and resilience. Compassionate leadership goes beyond emotional support. It extends to empowering others to grow and succeed. A leader who is compassionate actively works to uplift those around them, offering mentorship, guidance, and encouragement. Such leaders recognize that people's personal growth and professional success are intertwined, and by fostering an environment of care and support, they can drive both individual and collective achievement. Compassionate leadership is also inclusive. It's about ensuring everyone has a voice, that diversity is celebrated, and that people feel valued no matter their background, gender, or role within the organization. In a future that is characterized by its complexity and diversity, those who approach leadership with compassion will be the ones who inspire innovation, foster collaboration, and drive social and economic progress. While these qualities, adaptability, integrity, emotional intelligence, and compassion, are essential to success in the future, they cannot stand alone. These values must be intertwined with a commitment to continuous learning. As we move further into 2026, the pace of innovation and change will only increase, and the most successful individuals will be those who commit to lifelong learning. We must constantly seek new knowledge, adapt our skills to meet evolving demands, and remain curious and open to new ideas. The ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn will be the hallmark of future leaders. This attitude toward continuous improvement, both personally and professionally, will ensure that we remain resilient, innovative, and prepared for whatever challenges come our way. In this ever-changing landscape, the notion of success will no longer be measured solely by financial gain or individual achievements. True success will be defined by the positive impact one makes on others and on the world. It will be about creating organizations and communities that are sustainable, inclusive, and ethical, where people are valued not just for their output, but for their humanity. The leaders of the future will be those who understand that success is not a solitary pursuit. It is a collective endeavor built on relationships, trust, and a commitment to creating a better, more just world. Looking ahead, we must recognize that success in 2026 will not be about avoiding failure or staying comfortable. It will be about embracing the uncertainty, facing challenges head-on, and remaining focused on long-term goals, all while keeping the well-being of others in mind. The future will demand more from us, but it will also offer greater rewards for those who are willing to evolve, act with integrity, and lead with compassion. It will be a time where the values we hold dear will be tested and refined. But if we stay true to the principles of adaptability, integrity, and compassion, we will not only navigate the challenges ahead, but will also shape a future that is brighter, more inclusive, and filled with opportunities for all. As we continue to move forward, let us keep in mind that success is not just about what we achieve, but about how we achieve it. It is about the legacy we leave, the people we inspire, and the positive change we foster. The future is in our hands, and the key to unlocking its potential lies in how we lead, adapt, and grow together.